Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm Banana Cup. How's it going? We're in Fuji Town. As you can see, this town's off-road, so we're going to need to pick up some dirt tyres, but we don't have any money. How do we get money? We've got to go to the Q's factory, which suspiciously looks less like a factory and more like a fucking Imperial Japan building. Is it Imperial? Was Imperial like the industrial period? You can tell how much I know about history. Or Japanese history at any rate. But yeah, Fuji Town's kind of a Oriental Japan looking place. It's as you can see, all the Q factories kind of look different. This one's got like wooden floor, white ass Japanese wall. We're going to be doing Ninja Temple Raceway. As you can see, the rank B and A races are different in this one than the rank C races. Some of them are like that, to just mix it up a bit so you're not doing the same races 3 times in a row. Which, I must admit, does kind of pad out the game length artificially a bit, but they do mix it up. They put new races in. I think they do discontinue some of the factories you've got to go to, so you don't have to go to them every time. Some of them, sometimes you go to new factories. And yeah, this race is completely different than the first one. The first race looked like the game was going to be just your bog standard circuit race. A surprise, we're in a fucking giant ass building. What size is our car even? Who knows? Apparently, we're the size of like a human foot now. But before it looked like we're on a pretty normal looking racetrack. Besides, who even lives in this building if everyone's a car? Why does this building look like it's made for people? And if a person's like a normal sized person, who's driving the car? Redundant questions that will never get answered aside. This race, again, pretty easy. It does have an off-road section coming up, which is really difficult without off-road tyres. You kind of just gotta hope you're going the right. Here it is. You gotta kind of go the right direction and hope you don't do this. It's alright, because one of the best races here fucked up, so it'll be fine. But yeah, it's not worth like equipping off-road tyres for the rest of this track, because as you would expect, off-road tyres make you grip less on road, and this counts as a road. Here you've got to be careful because you can easily lose yourself in the race if you fall off here, and that's very easy to do before you have better gear. But yeah, pretty standard race. All of the races 3 laps, I'm pretty sure, except for one is an endurance race, which I'm pretty sure is only required for a stamp, which is for the 100% run. I forgot to mention in the last video, you do get something for 100% in the game. You get the best parts in the game. Kind of useful, I know, when you've already done absolutely everything, but you get the devil parts, which are an engine that makes you go ridiculously fast, and does have a pretty fun overflow bug going in reverse. I'd like to show off kind of like big rigs off over the... What is that game's full name? I don't know, Big Rigs, most people know, but it's a shitty PC game. But yeah, it's got a fun reverse overflow bug, and the brakes make you stop absolutely instantaneously on a dime. They're kind of just fun things you get for doing absolutely everything in the game by that point. And I think there's also another cool thing you get, which is like a video or something you get like in your little town thing. Oh, actually, I think you get that for completing your town, which is one of the stamps or something. I don't know. You do unlock a few fun little things, but it's kind of the journey that matters, not the end goal. You do see a lot of fun things. You do a lot of fun mini games, and we're back. Had a bit of an interruption there. It's okay. It's been a while, but come back quite pretty much in the middle of a race. Maybe I'll edit to the end of the race. I don't know. That's probably be interesting to say. And we're back. Had a bit of an interruption there, so I just edited quickly to the end of the race. Didn't miss much. So yeah, we got first place. How'd it go? Terrible. Yeah, let's just say it quickly, and then we've got a nice $800. We can go buy some new shit. Now what we need to drive around efficiently in this town is some off-road tyres, because as you can see, if I try and turn a corner here, I kind of just, getting any sort of meaningful acceleration is really difficult, so we're going to grab some off-road tyres and chuck those on so we can explore Fuji Town. And yeah, as you can see, there's already some new stuff here. There's semi-racing tyres, there's a new engine, there's new chassis, transmission, all sorts of things. Even new rims, you can customise your rims, these are mainly just for looks. And yeah, so there's all sorts of things to do. So there's incentive to do the races again too, so if you want to farm money and upgrade your car. I don't think we're really going to need it this early on. You can get by a lot of the just standard gear, but off-road tyres is definitely something we need now. Why is there two songs playing at once? Oh, it's like bang. Alright, so let's put on our new tyres and get out of here. So that's 2 races down. I think there's like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 during the first. So as you can see immediately, it's a lot better. I can steer, I can accelerate without being hindered. It makes an enormous difference, just like the steering does. So yeah, we've got another mini game here. Probably won't do it now. Just have a look. He's the king of Fuji City. He looks like just another car. But yeah, we'll race him. It's a pretty standard drag race. We don't have equipment for this, as you can see. Well, first of all, we don't have our racing tyres on, and this counts as normal road, so already we're at a disadvantage, but you need much better, like you can't even see it anymore. You need much better parts to win this. But yeah, this is just another one of those mini games. But the other gimmick is you need to stop here. If you fall off, you fail. So you also need really good brakes. This guy laughs at you. He's a bit of a dick. We're just gonna leave. How do you even use that sword? You're a car. You can't use swords. Whatever. We're gonna go to the next city. I think it's called Metropolis, which is a pretty uninspired name. What's this pie truck got to say? Ah, okay, so this is one of those guys. As I said, at the next city there's a little plot you can start your own city at, and you can start to get people to visit your city. That fireman's one of them, and you can look around the world for people to join your city, and they'll come make a building, which sometimes it's just a thing you need to get full completion. Other times it's useful things like a factory or a paint shop, body shop, etc. So you can have kind of your own central hub where you can find everything in the game. It's kind of neat. It's pretty rudimentary. Oh, so here's another minigame here too. There's another person you can do kind of a highway race with if he's in this building. But again, we've got dirt tyres on at the moment, so we probably can't win, but I'll show it off anyway. He isn't one of these buildings, right? Oh, you can do like doughies too. They start like America and shit, doughies, burnouts. I don't know. Well, there is a mini game here. Another one-on-one race, but well, as you can see, it's still, even though I've got off-road tyres, grass is still a real problem. Oh, there it is. There's the door. So yeah, we can go in here. Here's Natsuo. A lot of people just have Japanese names that just pretty much not been translated. This guy is Speed. He's literally the concept of Speed, and he asks if I dare to challenge Speed Guy. As you can see, you can get the rules on all of them, so this one, we just race, whoever makes one lap wins. Roads are complicated, so pay attention. Yeah, I understand. So let's give it a shot. I'm pretty sure we can't win at the moment, but this will show off the highway that's to come to the next city as well. As you can see already, he's absolutely kicking my ass. But yeah, there's the next city up in the distance. But yeah, we don't have the steering, we don't have the tyres or anything really. So he's just going to throttle us, but this is pretty much just to showcase one of the many things that are around in the world. There'll be an interesting one in the next city too. You can play football, which is soccer, not like American football. But yeah, there's a lot of little things to do in the world. There's races, there's little events, there's some tight driving challenges and stuff. I'm pretty sure in the next city there also is like a stunt driving course sort of where you just like go between the cones and shit. All of this is required for the 100% run. Not much of it. I don't think any of it's really required for the base game. The only thing to do in the base game is to... yeah, I can't even see the dude now. He's just gone. Here he is. I have a long road to travel. Everyone's kind of a dick in this when you start. They're like, haha, I am the Speed Guy. I am Speed. Fuck you. Anyway. Where is this guy put me? Is this the highway here? Oh no, I'm going all the way. Shit. So yeah, let's get on the road to the next city, which I'm pretty sure is just called Metropolis. Now, as you can see, it's a bit finicky mixing up off-road and on-road here, but there's only, I think, 2 cities that have, 3 I can think of off the top of my head that have off-road roads, and yeah, you do have to switch tyres to drive on them, but I don't know, it's part of the game's charm. There's different environments you have to adapt your car to. Your car can literally become like a fucking boat later. You get skis which let you drive on water. Yeah, there's all sorts of cool add-ons you get. But yeah, again, we're just going to explore the open road. We're, again, still out in the desert, but we're kind of on an overpass at the moment. But yeah, there'll also be a city up ahead which is suspiciously called My City. A bit of an odd city name. That's because it's literally your city. Whether you can name it, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's always called My City. Which, not the name I'd give a city, that's a bit confusing. Oh, where are you going? My City. You want to see? No, I'm literally going to My City. Yeah, there it is, My City, and then, it's called Sandbox. Very clever. So let's go to My City, because that kind of unlocks being able to get people to come to your city. And there's a lot of people who are like, I'm looking, like that fire truck before, I'm looking for a city to put out fires. Do you know of a city where fires need to be put out? If you say yes, he comes builds a fire station. It's pretty simple. But yeah, this is Wonder Estate Agency. Yeah. He's giving a garage away for free, pretty realistic, but the only cost is to advertise this city. So it's really not your city, it's Wonder Estate Agency's city, but you're just advertising it. But regardless, you're the one who has to do all the fucking work, so it might as well be your city. So you get this mailbox and people can send you mail. It's kind of pointless, but it's a nice little feature. As people visit your city, they start sending you emails. You can get patents to decorate your garage here. And there's also, here it unlocks all the things you've been to. So there's the race with Mr. Speed Guy, there's the race with the dickhole of a king that laughs at you if you lose, and there's the race with the crotchety old man. I don't know if you get the stamps for doing it that way. Well, there's a stamp there, that's what it looks like. I got my own garage, so I get stamp number 40. Again, once you get all the stamps, you get 100% completion, and you unlock a few things for that. Now, despite this being a garage, you can't actually do things like change your parts here. This is more like your house. I don't know if this is a translation thing or what, but what you actually need to change parts here is a factory. I don't remember off the top of my head where a lot of this stuff is, but you'll find a lot of the things like the factory guy, the paint guy, all of them look like you would expect them to from what they look like in the store. And there'll just be one driving around, so I'm pretty sure we found a factory guy driving around in the first city. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So if we go back there and talk to him now by crashing into the side of him violently, he'll come visit our city, probably voluntarily, I'd imagine. It has nothing to do with the fact that we crashed into him at 200 kilometers an hour. But yeah, I guess we'll get to Sandopolis and then we'll wrap this episode up. There's not much more to say really about driving on the highway, so maybe I'll speed it up unless I can think of something interesting to say. I think I've said all the basics about this game. There's a lot of stuff I remember, like all of the mini games and stuff, but this kind of stuff I want to show rather than tell. So there's Sandopolis in the next exit. Gives me a bit of a beat there. I'm pretty sure that tells you if there's an exit or something. Interestingly enough, you do actually have fuel and stuff, but it doesn't really come into play except for one race, which is... Actually, no, I'm wrong. That's not true. It does come into play when you get add-ons that require fuel to use, and of course if you use them too much, you'll run out of fuel, which kind of gives this interesting balancing act between, you know, do I want to use this thing I've got on my car, or do I want to save? You know, am I going to run out of fuel if I do this? Stuff like that. You still can drive once you're out of fuel, which is both unrealistic and amazing. I wonder what sort of weird future technology they could use to do that. Probably the same one that turned everyone into fucking cars. But, yeah, there's only really one race in the game where you can run out of fuel without using things like that, and it's the endurance race, which is required for 100%. So yeah, we're in Sandopolis. This is kind of the big city of the game. All of the different cities and areas have kind of their own look, I suppose you could say. Like the first one was kind of a small grassy town, the second one was a Japanese desert city. Well, this is a dumb question. Is there even deserts in Japan? Fucked if I know. But yeah, this one's pretty much a big city, but there's a lot of stuff to visit here, and there's another race, and next time we'll be doing the race and having a bit of a look around. I've been Banana Couple. See you next time.